Hey girls. So, I have not filmed a video for my YouTube in like a while, but I had like the certain urge to. I'm kind of just like talking about like how my year is ending and like what I'm looking forward to for 2024, and then just like the anxieties I'm feeling like moving forward, and then just like recent life. Like, a bitch has been going through it. Yeah, I'm like talking about it, like I guess in a sense helps, and like I guess like making like posting pictures, like filming TikToks and stuff, like I guess just like filming content for like my platforms has just, I guess, been like a distraction from like everything that has been going on in like my personal life. But yeah, girl, I'm like, TW, trigger warning. I'm like, trigger warning. Anyways, the last 3 months of my life have been like, so it just have not been the best. Like, actually, like I feel like I've never experienced so much like hardship throughout my life until like now. My dad was diagnosed with cancer 3 years ago, and he just, what's it called, like the last like 3 months from like September, November, December, like he was like, anyways, bye as fuck. Me literally messing up the fucking months. It's September, October, November, December. Yes. For the last fucking 4 months, bitch. Just in and out of the hospitals. And they had like told us like at some point that like not much they can like do anymore. But I'm like, you guys can, I'm like, you guys know where this is headed. But keep in mind, like, I'm still in, like, school, like, oh, girl, what the fuck are you doing? Good, girl. Anyways, but, my dad passed away a couple, going on a month, and, like, it was all happening during, like, the last couple weeks of school. Any person would have like been like, oh, like I'm just gonna put like school like on pause, file for incompletes. That I was just like, to me was like, I think I stressed myself out too much. Like, also, like, nobody ever can like get you ready for like what it feels like to lose a like loved one, especially like a parent. I have never, ever, ever, like, experienced death like this in my family. Didn't really ever go to, like, funerals or, like, anything. Like, traumatizing, very, like, scary, very, like, it puts a lot of things into perspective. Losing a loved one, like, it lets you appreciate, like, everything that you have in life so much more. Like, me and my father's relationship wasn't really, like, the best. Thought that we were gonna be able to, like, make stuff work, like be able to like work on having a better relationship with each other. That did not, I'm like, that did not happen. And you know, it's like hard to get adjusted to the way that things are now, because it's like when you're used to having someone here, or like knowing that they're still present, like even when you're not there like physically with them, it's like sad. And like I have genuinely never in my entire life have felt a depression this like deep. Like I'm like, I've been depressed. I'm like, trust me, believe me, been there, done that. Don't get me wrong, like I do stuff to like distract myself, just try not to be like sad. Like I'll go out and distract myself, but like there will just be like certain moments throughout the day, like certain memories, like it's just like a rushness of sadness. The only like I don't know. It has just been very sad, very like, I'm been very like regretful lately. The way that like things between my dad and I played out. Like, I loved my father, and like, I think he loved me. Like, I hope he loved me. Like, I tried my best to go and visit him as much as I could. But, like, it was genuinely, like, really hard to, like, even, like, see my father in the conditions that he was in when he was in the hospital. Energy at hospitals was just a very heavy. Like, it was just not the environment. And, you know, it sounds very, like, selfish for me to say, because it's, like, well, you're just there watching. Like, you're not feeling the pain that, like, I wasn't feeling the pain that my dad was feeling. And I don't know. I'm like, my dad was a strong man. It's like, it hurts me so much that it took, like, losing my father really start, like, appreciating, like, I started appreciating everything in my life, you know? Actually, I'm fucking sorry, because some of the men on my motherfucking roster actually be too fucking bold, and I can't actually want to fucking yank my hair out. But I have deeper issues to worry about right now, besides fucking boys. Yes, so my dad passed away. He was 55. Yeah, I'm like, that's very, very young. There's never like death comes at any time. You know, you never know when it's coming. Like, I genuinely thought that I was still gonna have, like, my dad was still gonna be able to see me graduate from San Diego State. I thought he was still gonna be able to, like, at least meet one of my mans or something. But, you know, like, that didn't happen. And, you know, like, it's been a process trying to, like, really, like, you know, like, it's just, like, death is inevitable, like, and it, like, makes me sad that, like, my dad was taken so, like, soon. My dad was, like, suffering his last couple days of his life. Like, I don't know. I'm like, but, 2 weeks after his death, my grandma passed away. My grandmother, his mom, she actually had no idea about my father passing away. Besides intuition, because the mother's intuition, she was fairly sick herself, and they just thought that, oh, like, if we give her the news about her son, like, it might make her worse. And yeah, I feel like some of my professors were like 2 deaths, like, back to back, and I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, this is just the universe. This is the way the universe wanted it to be. I've had an amazing support system. Like, my family, we've all been here for each other. Friends have done an amazing job, like, supporting me, helping me stay sane. Obviously, like, a bitch is depressed, and like, I definitely need to see a therapist, like, immediately. But yeah, I leave to Sinaloa, which is where both my parents are from, and where my grandma is from. So where, like, they passed away. So where all my family is from, basically. I leave this week, and I don't know. I feel like I'm really looking forward to it. It's gonna be a very, like, healing trip. And it's been a long time coming. Like, I haven't gone since I was, like, 17. It's been 3 years. And it's, like, literally right before my father got diagnosed with, like, cancer. And, like, I hate that these had to be the circumstances that I'm going. Feeling an overwhelming amount of, like, emotions has been, like, a lot. Like, I'm just, like, pushing through and, like, really just trying my best. Like, that's really, like, all one can do. As far as, like, the new year comes, like, I'm going into, like, the new year with, like, a different outlook on life, different perspective. I'm trying to leave everything negative in 2023 and just clean slate. You know, I'm like, new year, new me. Very much that. And, like, I know that this year, like, didn't, like, end as, like, you can't really plan how like stuff goes, but like I'm like now I have like someone up above like actually like I'm like watching over me. I'm like an angel watching over me too. I'm like my dad and my grandma. And like you may be wondering, I'm like, bitch, why are you talking about this? Like, why are you gonna post it on YouTube? But it's like being vulnerable, like that within itself, it's like hard for me. But talking about it and like being vulnerable is good sometimes. Like it's good to like it helps the healing process. It helps talk it out. Like even editing this and hearing what I'm gonna like say, like hearing it back just feels good to like talk about this stuff because it's like I'm like there's no one really here right now besides my tia. I will be slaying in Sinaloa. Like I did wear cute outfits. I may be sad, I may be depressed, but I'll never, ever, ever, ever look ugly. Except for right now. But even then, I feel like that is gonna be pretty much it. I just like wanted to like talk about the way that stuff has been going as of recently. I feel very positive about 2024. I feel like good opportunities are coming my way, and I'm just excited for what is to come for 2024. So, yeah, guys, like, I'm like, let's stay strong. You guys made it through another year.